Hi everyone, this is Christine. It is February 12th, 2015. It's in the morning. I want to share something. I don't know if this is a healing or a miracle or anything like that. I want to give God the credit for it, but I'm just going to share it. And even the littlest things are important. Things don't have to be big to be noticed. You can notice little things, and that's kind of what this video is going to be about. About, I don't know, like 2 days ago. So it wasn't today, it wasn't yesterday, it was like the day before, the night of the day before. So I want to say like Sunday night or Monday night, February 8 or 9, 2015. I was sleeping in my bed, just normal, and I don't even know how or when it happened, but somehow I like popped my right shoulder out. I just slept wrong. This has happened to me in the past. It happens like once in a blue moon, and it usually takes about 2-3 days, and then eventually my shoulder will pop back in. I'll just move a certain way, or I'll lift something up and it'll just pop right back in. But for the time that it's out, it hurts like a bear. And let's see, today's Thursday. I want to say it was maybe Sunday night, but Monday, it hurt. I kind of had a feeling, that I had slept wrong and that I had popped it, but it didn't hurt that bad. And then the next day, it was hurting worse. I couldn't even lift my arm. I actually have to take my left hand and lift my right arm up to reach for the mouse, and then I can move the mouse, and then I have to take my left hand and move my right arm down to the keyboard so I can type again, because my arm, I can't move it. There's something going on with my shoulder, and I don't have the money to go to chiropractor, nor am I gonna go. I just hope and pray it pops back into its place. Yesterday was the same thing, maybe even a little bit worse, and then last night it was like unbearable. I actually the last 2 nights decided not to sleep with a pillow, rather just to lay flat on the bed, because I was hoping maybe that would kind of pop it back in. So last night when I was laying flat on the bed, I took my right hand and I put it underneath my left shoulder, because I wanted to see if my left shoulder was actually laying directly on the bed. And it was flat, laying on the bed. So then I took my left hand and I put it underneath my right shoulder, and there was a gap. So my right shoulder was not laying flat on the bed, it was like lifted up, so that I knew that my shoulder was actually popped out. Because there was a gap between my shoulder and the bed, and I was laying flat on the bed. So, just as a comparison between my left and right shoulders, while laying flat in the bed. So then last night, it was hurting, but it never occurred to me to just pray and ask God for healing. Now I know that God lives in us, because greater is He that's in you than he that's in the world. And I know that there is healing powers out there. Jesus healed people. The apostles, when they had the Spirit, were able to heal people. So I thought, you know what? If I've got God's Spirit in me, then maybe I can heal myself too. And I decided, instead of doing a maybe, that I was just going to claim it to be healed. And I was laying in bed. I was half asleep, because I had woken up. I didn't get out of bed. It was the middle of the night, but I just had this thought that came to my head about the healing part. So I asked the Lord, if He could fix my shoulder. I don't know how, and I really didn't even need to feel the pop, or I didn't need to see it or feel it or hear it. I mean, obviously you can't see it, but I just was praying and asking Him if He could please just heal my shoulder. And then I ended up falling asleep again, because I was half asleep. I don't even know why. I woke up in the middle of the night, and just that thought came into my head. I said it, and boom, I was out to sleep again. So it wasn't even an hour. It was like within the hour, I started noticing the pain was going away, and it wasn't there at all. So then I rolled on my left side, and I was able to bend my arm. The last few nights, I've been having to, like, if I lay on my left side, I have to keep my arm rested on the side of my body, kind of like a ledge, because I can't bend it or like move it. So last night I was able, when I laid on my left side, I was able to bend my arm and actually like put both of my hands kind of like in a prayer position underneath my head. And then I rolled over to my back again, and I had no pain. And I rolled over to my right, so I was actually laying on my right side now, which means on my right shoulder as well. And I had no pain. And I slept that way for the rest of the night. So whatever that prayer of healing was, it happened within the hour. And I ended up sleeping the rest of the night with no pain. And I got up this morning, able to lift up both of my arms. I could put my shirt on, my dress on, over my head, versus the last 2 or 3 days I've been having to pull my arm through my arm hole in my shirt and my dress, and then just take the dress off my head with my left hand, because I can't raise my right arm over my head. This morning I was able to do both. I was able to put my clothes on with both my arms raised up. And so yeah, I just want to say that this stuff's real, and I'm thankful to God for this. I know everything comes from Him, whether it was Him doing this for me or just me claiming it, because God's Spirit is in me, and His Spirit's in everybody, guys. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I don't have to know the hows, the whys, the whens, the wheres, and stuff like that. I don't need to know the details. I'm just thankful that He fixed it, and it did happen within the hour of me asking. And then I ended up sleeping the rest of the night and getting up this morning with no pain. So it's gone. And I didn't feel the pop. I didn't hear the pop go back in. My shoulder pop back in. And that normally I would, like in the past, if this has ever happened to me in the past, normally I would hear like a crack, and then it would go in and my pain would be gone. I didn't have any sound, any popping sound, any movement, any feeling or anything like that. It just went away silently, peacefully, within the hour of my asking. And that was the middle of last night. So I just wanted to share that, because I'm thankful to God for it. He is very good all the time. And even when bad things happen in our lives, guys, God is good all the time. Okay, I just wanted to share that. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.